told Kelsey, I told Jarvis that they're gonna have to get some electronics.
Yeah.
On that thing.
I got one.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know to set it up. I mean, to put it on is not a problem, but
like
really go through the menu.
Yeah. Like right here, there's a pile of brush right here.
Uh-huh.
You can't see it. You can't.
Right.
There's nothing here to
indicate where it is.
Yeah. And it looks like it's got fish on it.
How deep it is?
Huh?
How deep it is?
About 5-6 feet. When you get a chance to take it out of the box, but once you get it set up on the hardest thing is just getting where you're gonna put your transducer at.
Right.
Yeah. You just got to decide. Are you gonna just throw it over the side?
Yes, I see all the fish. Oh, you hit pretty hard.
Yeah, he took off running with it. Oh, that's a good fish.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Yeah, that's sitting in that brush pile. If you're not feeling the brush, you're probably not close to it.
You put the transducer on the trolling motor?
This kayak has a little spot on the bottom for the transducer.
I got you.
Yeah, but in your case, you can put it on the. There you go. You can put it on the trolling motor. Yeah, he just barely hit it.
Yeah. Didn't even feel him. Ooh, that one hit it real hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That one wanted it.
Then once you establish that, then you just got to start going by stuff that you can see with your eyes, and then when you see it on the screen, like say a log is sticking up out of the water, when you go by and you see it on your screen, you can see with your eyes. You'll be able to tell how big stuff is.
Right. So get used to, like even the bridge pylon, you could get used to those things and them like that.
Yeah. Very deep. Well, this ain't very deep water right here, but I think they're really close to the surface. This fish will keep measured. It's barely over 10. just on a stick. Okay, during the spring and during the fall, you got to look for those root balls just laying right there by the bank. You can see that root ball sitting there just to the right of my rod tip, and I'm working the bait just across the branches of that tree. Watch all of this prop wash that I got kicked up in this spot, and then I'm gonna drop that jig right in that prop wash. So I got a 1/8 jig head on. So even that's a pretty heavy jig head, but I think even that size jig head would do some rotating in that prop wash. I should have held this bait up to the camera, but it's I made a goldfish like jig. So basically, I just looked at a picture of a goldfish online, and so I made a gold back and kind of a shad-like belly, but I gave it red eyes. So I'm fishing with a 1/8 jig head, but my jig head has no eyes in it. So I can just, for the bait to give the appearance, the full appearance with not a double set of eyes on it. I'm just going along the edge of the bank and just fishing these down trees. And that's what you should be doing this spring, is just going along the bank. And when you see a down tree in the water, you just assume the whole tree is there, And judging by the trunk of the tree, you can kind of have an idea how long the tree is. But try to fish it all the way out to the very tip, to the very end of the tree, till you can't feel any brush anymore. That's one thing you should be doing this spring for sure. Okay, guys, in the comments, let me know what you think this noise is. It sounds like a baby gator to me. I mean, it's a baby gator until it's not a baby gator, okay? dropped the marker because the fish were kind of tight together in this spot. So I dropped the marker not on the fish, but just so I could have a spot, something to reference to when I drop my jig in the water. Say you would do the same thing. Say if a stick was sticking up out of the water, you would just use that for reference. If you look out in front of me, you can see the root ball of this tree that I'm fishing. So that's a pretty good sized tree. You can judge it by the size of that root ball. And it was holding a handful of fish. Pretty good sized fish too. Come on, man, get the fish in the boat. Come on. If I drop down in a spot and I think, man, I'm like 100% sure I should be getting a hit in that spot, what I'll do is I'll turn back and go right back over it the second time, just to get that fish 2 times to look at that same thing. I guess I took my shoes off or something, but I ended up with a sock in my hand. So long. Take that. Spit that out. Oh, he knocked all the eyeballs out of it. I'm working this bait and just watch when I want to move the bait around, but I don't bring it completely underwater. You know, I have a suspicion that the fish is watching this bait, so I just want to keep it in the water. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. You know, until the next time, get out there and get bent, man, for sure.